Hi, Grace. My first name is Heidi. My last name is Granger. Did the last Verizon rep inform you of why I was on hold waiting to speak with you?
No, unfortunately, they just transferred you over to me. Would you
Okay.
mind telling me the concern again?
And your name is, please. I'm sorry if you told me. Just
My name?
one more time. Thank you, please.
It's alright, my name is Grace.
Grace. Okay.
How can I help you today?
So since you have no idea why I'm calling you, okay. I keep getting sent to 3 different departments within your company. One is some sort of internal, I can't remember off the top of my head. The other is the fraud. And the other is customer care, which I believe is your department. Is this to where I'm speaking now?
Yes.
Yes.
This is customer care.
Okay, so the fraud department keeps claiming I have a fraudulent case that's still open and unresolved. When I speak with the fraud department, they keep saying that it's resolved. Okay? And they keep saying they're putting more notes into this file. Okay? Dated and timed notes pertaining to this case. Then they tell me to go to some other department. I go on hold. I go to this department. And that department sends me back to fraud. And fraud then sends me back to customer care. So I need somebody in one of these departments to resolve this today.
Yes. Did they give you like any case number or like an account number or an order number?
Yeah, she said she located that. She wouldn't give it to me. And I don't have any account number to give you except my social, and you can't take that.
Let's see.
This is a bill. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Go ahead, please.
Oh, sorry. So, just to confirm, you don't have an account yet with us, right?
No, I never had an
Are you trying
account.
to process?
What happened was is a shipping issue. The phones were shipped. I never received them. They were never delivered. The phones then were shipped back to your warehouse in Pennsylvania. Ever since they were shipped, logged in, and received as back at the property is no longer in my possession. It never was. Ever since then, I've been billed for all these phones. And I, for the last year, have been calling you guys and trying to fix this. It never gets resolved. Okay? Ever. So what are you guys going to do? Okay? Because you still have me as a credit bureau and all these issues and harm you're causing me by saying I have unpaid collections and saying that it's a fraud case. When I speak to collections, they send me to fraud. When I speak to fraud, they send me to internal something or other. When I speak to them, they send me, it's like, come on, somebody has to resolve this.
They keep passing you over. So again, I apologize for that you've been treated that way. But I'll try to resolve it here on my end. Okay, I just need like your original account. I mean, not your account, your order number and location code. The one
Okay, I have that, but it's way back on my files. And at this point, I'm not going to start searching for that anymore because I've done that with your company before. I have all this, okay? I have it for discovery at this point. When I really need to dig it up, I'm going to dig it up and I'm going to give it to the courts. I'm not going to do this with your company because I've done this a million times. I keep giving you my account numbers and it doesn't do me any good. Ma'am, this has been going on since May of last year. Why don't you do this? Why don't you put me on hold because Verizon is really good at doing that. You guys put me on hold probably half of my life already. And why don't you get onto some department and you find for yourself that account number, okay? You go find it. I'll give you my address, everything else that you need from me, okay? I have it. I have in writing that Verizon has closed this case. I have so much on my files, but I'm not digging it up anymore. I'm doing enough that I'm expected to do. When I get all this discovery and my records, my record keeping, I give it to the courts. I'm done.
Okay.
So what can you do? I'll wait for you on hold. You need my name, my address. What else do you need? To find my account number.
Alright, so the thing is, since, like you said, it's a lost shipment, the only way for me to track it down is using the order number and location code. But I'll try to see if I can find it using your address, okay? Would you mind giving it to me?
Yeah, it's 1509 S Street Northwest, Washington, D.C. Zip code 2009.
Okay. Alright, give me a second here. Let me just put this here on our system.
Here's the last time I spoke with somebody dated January. Here's some device numbers were returned. Is IMEI numbers? I have that right offhand. I have plenty of numbers and dates and stuff, but I'm not going to dig them all up anymore. It's a waste of my time. I have assuredly learned that dealing with the corporation of Verizon. Would you like these numbers?
Yes. Would you mind giving me the IMEI?
Sure. Would you like them all or just one?
Just one of them, would you?
Okay, so they're back at the warehouse on the date 5/26/22. The IMEI for one phone is 9900-1687-5575-753 dash 6006 slash. Now, I don't know if that slash is an end to this MI, or do you need more numbers?
It's alright. I'll try to just use this one.
That was the full and complete MI? I'm not familiar with these. Was that the complete number, serial number?
It seems like this is a serial number instead of like an IMEI, because usually the IMEI starts with like the number 3.
Okay, here, then
I
I have that. Okay, so please keep the notes that you took of the numbers I just read, and let's continue. 3516-1396-2639-923-9468.
Alright, so I'll just keep this one. Bear with me for a bit. I'll still be here.
Okay.